Hi, good morning. Thank you all for joining us. We have invited you here for a brief donation ceremony that was very kindly offered by the Japanese Embassy in Costa Rica of the 1,000 cranes that were created by this town in Japan in order to show their solidarity to both Costa Rica and the University for Peace. And the idea is that this lovely donation will complement the one that we have set up since a few years ago that was created by students and staff and faculty members of the University for Peace. So in order to give his opening remarks, I want to invite our rector, Francisco Rojas.
Hello, good morning. Ambassador Shinjiro Komatsu, Mr. Kurihara. We are very happy with your presence here today in the University for Peace. This is an extraordinary moment for receive the Japanese representative and the opportunity to share with the students from different nationalities, including Japan, for this donation. We think the linkage between some counties, some local government in Japan with Costa Rica has long tradition, but this donation today has a special appreciation, and for that reason we like to express our pleas, our acknowledgments for your visit with this specific interest. I'd like to offer the floor for express these things, and after that we continue. Thank you, Ambassador.
Buenos días. It is a great pleasure of me to be here to present the Senbazuru, the 1,000 paper cranes that was donated by Matsukawa town, the host town of the Costa Rican team to the Tokyo Olympic Paralympic Games. Actually, we have around 1,700 or 800 municipalities in Japan, and some of the cities and towns among them are designated as the host country for the Olympic Paralympic game teams from a variety of different countries for each town for each different countries. So in this case, Matsukawa town was designated as the host country for the Costa Rican team. So these cranes were handmade by the town people under the leadership of high school students of the town in wish for the conquest of the corona pandemic and the recovery of peace, following on our traditional way of putting their praise in the paper cranes. In this regard, these cranes are the symbol of the intense hope of the Japanese people to contribute to construct a safer and more peaceful world. Matsukawa town and I assume that it should be the best idea to ask for the cooperation of the Peace University to display the cranes together with the already existing grants that had been made by teaching staff members and students in Wish for Peace. Therefore, I, as the Ambassador of Japan to Costa Rica, ask for your cordial regards to receive the donated grains here today and express my sincere respect to the idea and activity of the Peace University. Thank you. And so please allow me to introduce the message sent by the town mayor of Matsukawa Town through me to the university. It's a very short one. Dear Dr. Francisco Rojas Aravana, Rector of the Peace University, I'd like to express my heartfelt appreciation for your kind cooperation towards the activity of Matsukawa Town as the host town of Costa Rican team to the Olympic Paralympic Games Tokyo. The Senbazuru thousand paper cranes were made by the initiative of 6 high school students in my town in the wish that they would like to do something beneficial for Costa Rica. They called for citizens for participation to hand making of the cranes. It says, these paper cranes represent the wishes of the town people for the end of the corona pandemic, peace, and everlasting friendship between Matsukawa and this country. Though I wished the direct communication between the peoples directly visiting and welcoming each other, at the moment I would like to entrust the task to those paper cranes that could carry our thoughts, our hope to your university and people across the oceans. Let me introduce that my town, Matsukawa, has been preparing to welcome the Olympic Paralympic teams of Costa Rica with the spirit of encouraging their high performances. And through this kind of activities, I believe we could rather strengthen and deepen our relationship and ties, which will bring us more power for the hopeful future. I'd like to conclude my message by expressing my cordial gratitude in advance for the continued auspicious cooperation of the Peace University. Town Mayor of Matsukawa, Tomohiro Miyashita. Thank you.
ありがとうございます。Gracias。
私たち高校生はこれからも松川町とコスタリカの交流が続いていくことを願ってこの鶴を折りました。
We are high school students and we made this paper crane.
We wish that Matsuka and Costa Rica relationship continue to for a long time.
コロナに負けず頑張ろう。おー！
Dear Ambassador Komatsu, thank you very much for this gift. I'd like to express the acknowledgement of the University for Peace to you and through you to the Matsukawa town. Please express our best knowledge and please for this gift to the University for Peace. Today, Costa Rica and Japan suffer for the COVID-19. In both countries has restrictions and increased the number of the people with this disease. But the hope for Japan and for Costa Rica and for the world is we have the opportunity to cooperate, to confront this virus. Japan has the long tradition for peace. And Japan is the only country who suffered in their own territory the atomic bomb. And this reaffirmed the necessity of cooperation for disarmament. And Japan promoted the idea for peace through different mechanisms. One of them, and one of the most important in my view, is the promotion of the human security. And human security, it's an important part of the view of Japan in how to promote cooperation in the world, where put the people in the center. And in that way, the idea for peace is crucial. This thousand of grain represented the peace. I had the opportunity to stay in both in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and I saw the people, the children, to make this small handcraft with love, thinking in the best hope for the future. This gift was made by love, was made with hopes, and we receive that, thinking in that, because it's a gift given by the heart. And we express with our heart, with our student, our staff, the best heart of feelings for Matsukawa town, for you, and for Japan. This is a special week in the relationship of the University for Peace and Japan, because tomorrow, Wednesday, at 6 o'clock, we start with the Japan Share. We establish a Japan Share to know in a better way the knowledge and the production, the academic production referred to peace from our colleagues in Japan. We have the inauguration of this chair, and after that we have one conference refer different thoughts, and also one course in this arena. Also, I'd like to express our gratitude and our pleas to the Nippon Foundation. Nippon Foundation gave us with great open scholarship for Japanese and Southeast Asian students. And this is quite important for the development of peace in this region, but beyond this region, in different parts of the world. Some graduate of the Nippon Foundation work in the United Nations in the Middle East, or in cooperation in Africa, and basically another has a difficult task today in Myanmar. One of our graduates in this country was in prison, and we put all the hope for their freedom as soon as possible. Ambassador Kamatsu, our main gratitude for this gift. You are very welcome always to the University for Peace, and express our gratitude for the Japanese people, for the government of Japan. Thank you very much. Thank you, and our student, our Japanese student, for staying today here, and please take care. The situation with the COVID in the country, it's quite difficult, not only in Costa Rica, in Chile, in Peru, and in India. It's awful. For that reason, our own responsibility to care us, is to care the other. And we feel this gift to care the Matsukawa town to the UPs, and we express in the same way to them. Thank you very much, Ambassador.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. That is the end of our ceremony, and those of you who would like to meet Ambassador Komatsu are welcome to do so as long as you maintain your distance. Thank you.